Hey Dad, so this is just a video to show you my upgrades that I did on the new FT Racer. This is at 75% scale. I went down and because I basically want to see how small of a plane I can get to before the wing loading is exceeded, so I'm just basically stripping down the weight, so for the same amount of thrust I'm going to have a smaller plane, which obviously equates to, I don't know, VTOs or something. But anyways, main upgrades consist of popsicle stick in the rudder, so this will be so that the tail wheel doesn't tear this sucker or start folding it. And then I did inside outside tape on the hinge. Normally I just do the outside, but I did the inside as well. I fold it over and really tighten it down real good so it didn't come back on me. So same thing on the elevator. Popsicle stick on the elevator control surface. I got one more popsicle stick going in on this rudder, I think. Maybe. Actually, no, wait. No, I take that back. So I'll get to that right now in a bit. Anyways, popsicle stick on the elevator fin itself. That makes a tremendous amount, like night and day. And then on the rudder, I was going to put popsicle sticks on the side, but I didn't like that because of the wetted area thing. So I had this shish kebab skewer that I came up the front of the thing, and it still wasn't solid enough because it was wiggle waggling. But then as I said, okay, before I put the turtle deck on, I'm going to take some shish kebab skewers and run them from this bulkhead or whatever, this part right here to basically to the back. And so I beveled the ends over here to really match the roundness of the shish kebab skewer. So they're really on there really good. It's not just a square end, no, it's beveled on each one. And then as I glued them all together, they glued to that. And then I said, oh no, I glued them all together and then it started gluing to that. And I said, well, okay. And then once they glued to that, I glued it to the sidewall. So it became this big old glued up brick. And then down inside there is the remainder of this upright shish kebab skewer. That would still wiggle waggle. It got strong, and but right now I just dropped some glue in there and glued it to the sides, however which way. Man, I'll tell you now, yeah, that thing is pretty solid. So, and then you can see down below, you can see the shish kebab skewers in the corners down there. I didn't go all crazy with the duct tape inside, or any tape actually on the inside. I was just trying to get this thing built, but I did put duct tape on the outside, all the way up to the front. And you can see the shish kebab skewers that are on the bottom there. They run from very, 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 very back all the way up to the front. And before I used to cut it right there, where the opening is at. On this one, I says the heck with it. I left it going. I glue it down a little bit, because these things are really stiff. And once it was glued down and really, really glued down, then I start to bend it, whoosh, and then glued it down a little more. Put tape on it, and then finally I just went for it and whoosh, glued it. And they're still kind of protruding a little bit, but not a whole lot. You can see right there, maybe. Yeah, so it's that little corner right there. That's okay. Don't matter. I'll shave that down or whatever, leave it as is. And then I went inside and put a couple more shish kebab skewers where it starts to taper in is where I put those at. And then you can see on the top, I put shish kebab skewers as well. And that really makes just a night and day difference, like you have no idea. So then the other cool thing that I did on this one is normally on the original design, you have these three formers that they call them, this one, and this one, right? And then the paper, the poster board comes over it, and then you glue it to the front of these sides right here, and that's it. It doesn't have this, it doesn't have that, so that was my little dealio, and because I put this in here one time, and it stayed kind of, but not really. This one I made a little notch, the same way they do their notching thing, where they notch it, like a dovetail kind of thing. Well, I notched it right there in the center. So you can see right there, and then I put that extra piece to really hold it in there good. And now I'm going to run shish kebab skewers along this thing right now. And I'm not going to do it. Maybe I will. I was just going to run it from the second former, but that would be kind of foolish because in the end that would be my weak point there. So I might as well just run to the back anyways then. Granted, it's not transferring the load directly, but I don't care. Fuck it. Yeah, it'll be better than nothing. Yeah, and so that's what's going to be upgraded right now. And then I still got the wings to go, but my servos are in. And so there's shish kebab skewers right there, and then you'll see the popsicle stick begin maybe right there, and another one right there. So it comes to the back where the servos are at to give it some strength. And so yeah, and the other one I already got rid of. I'll tell you a story about it later. Love you, dude.